Houston Rockets guard Chris Paul, 3, has the ball knocked away on the way to the basket by Charlotte Hornets center Dwight Howard, 12, as forward Marvin Williams, 2, and guard Kemba Walker, 15, look on during the second half of an NBA basketball game Wednesday, December 13, 2017, in Houston, AP photo/Michael Wyke. Houston. With the way Mike D'Antoni has handled Houston's rotation lately, there are times 9-time All-Star Chris Paul is left to run Houston's offense against second-team defenses. That combination proved the difference on Wednesday night when Paul led the Rockets to a huge run in the first half that helped them extend their NBA best winning streak to 11 games with a 108-96 victory over the Charlotte Hornets. Paul scored a season-high 31 points and James Harden added 21 to help Houston to its 17th win in 18 games and improve to 22-4, the best record in the league. After allowing the Pelicans to stick around before putting them away late in their last game, the Rockets made sure this one was decided early. Houston led by 1 late in the first before scoring 25 straight points over the end of that quarter and the beginning of the second to make it 49-23 and cruise to the easy win. Chris comes in fresh, and, if I'm not mistaken, something like 2:50 to go in the first quarter, we go on a 25-0 run. Game's over, D'Antoni said. With Harden on the bench, the Rockets scored the last 14 points of the first quarter, with the last 9 from Paul, to turn a 1-point lead into a 38-23 advantage entering the second quarter. Houston continued to pile on to start the second, scoring the first 11 points of the period to extend its run to 25-0 and make it 49-23 with 9:45 left in the half. The Rockets made 6 three-pointers during that run, with 3 from Paul and 1 from Eric Gordon. Paul acknowledged that he looks to be more aggressive when he's without Harden. "I sort of control the pace with that group," he said. "Early in the game it's both me and James and we both pick our spots. With that second unit I sort of dictate the tempo. So I just take whatever's there." Harden enjoyed watching the show Paul put on from the bench. "We got stops and Chris got hot," he said. "He was extremely aggressive. We just kind of rode that wave throughout the entire game." The Hornets finally ended their scoring drought when Jeremy Lamb made a pair of free throws, but they didn't make a field goal until Kemba Walker hit a jumper with about 8 minutes left in the second that made it 50-27. Dwight Howard tied a season high with 26 points and had 18 rebounds and 3 blocks as the Hornets continued to struggle on the road, where they've dropped 9 of their last 10 dating to October 30. "There was that one stretch where we really struggled," interim coach Stephen Silas said. "I think beyond that stretch we played pretty well and I think the score was actually our way. But it's been tough going on the road trying to win games and we're trying to figure it out." Houston made 17 three-pointers and held the Hornets to just 4. The Rockets had a 14-point lead at halftime and used a 9-2 run, with 5 points from Harden, to open the third quarter and make it 72-51.